I'm going to say this, and people can be mad at me if they want to. I think just because someone passes on, it doesn't mean we just, oh, now we can't say anything negative or honest about you. I think just because someone passes on, it doesn't mean we just, oh, now we can't say anything negative or honest about you. I think just because someone passes on, it doesn't mean we just, oh, now we can't say anything negative or honest about you.
Why are Black women celebrating the death of NBA legend Kobe Bryant from 6 years ago, y'all?
Kobe being Bryant. Kobe was killed in a helicopter crash that took the lives of 8 other people, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, yesterday morning in Calabasas, California, just outside of Los Angeles. One of the greatest players in NBA history, one of the greatest Lakers, one of the greatest players in that franchise's history, Hall of Fame career, and he appeared to be transitioning seamlessly from basketball to retirement, being involved with, television, investments, various projects. He won an Academy Award for his contribution on, I believe it was a short film called Dear Basketball. I'm not sure if that was animated or not. Don't quote me on that. But he's a man, guys. He is a man who had it all.
Bryant.
And a football player, celebrities, everyone and anyone has expressed their grief and sympathy for the Bryant family, and then of course the other families who of course were involved in the crash, right? But there is one group of individuals who are not quite as grief-stricken about the death of Kobe Bryant. One group of individuals who aren't saddened by this tragic death of a legend. One group of individuals who actually seem to be happy that Kobe Bryant left us much too soon. They are happy that Kobe Bryant died young in the prime of his life. And that group of people are American Black females.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the ones that's trying to say that people shouldn't be talking about Ashley Janae Robinson. What?
American women. The outpouring of support for Kobe has been met with vitriol. It's been met with hate. It's been met with downright disrespect. As Black women around this country, not all of them, okay, but definitely enough to be getting our attention, they're actually celebrating Kobe's death. And there is one reason, and one reason only. They are celebrating the death of a man, a husband, and a father. And that reason is that Kobe Bryant was married to a non-Black woman, Vanessa Bryant. That's it. That's the only reason.
Because he was also a man, a Black man at that, and a father and a husband. Those are just things that these hating hoes don't know nothing about. Let's be honest.
Their social media, their videos all point out other sort of ancillary reasons as to why they're glad that Kobe Bryant is dead. But what it always comes back to is that Kobe being Bryant was not married to a Black woman. And this is why they're not mourning his death, but actually celebrating it. Now, I'm not going to answer these tweets or these Facebook postings or these YouTube videos right now. I'm going to be doing that shortly. But I'm most certainly not going to do it here. My channel is eventually going to be taken down. It's not a matter of if, but it is a matter of when. That doesn't mean I'm just going to hasten my departure, right? Like I built my streaming platform so that I can.
All right. Shanikia Pennington. His ass ain't the first ninja to die and won't be the last in your feelings, little biatches. F you and your whole life and D-sucking family. Let me go ahead and change this up. Her ass ain't the first biatch to die and won't be the last in your feelings over some biatch from over in Africa. F her and her whole life and her D-essing family. Should be no problem with that, right?
Speak freely without being concerned about my channel or my page or pages being taken down, being put in timeout, what have you. But in the meantime, I'm going to do what I have to do to stay on YouTube for as long as possible so I can reach as many men as I can for mourning Kobe's death. Let's look at another one. Diana Langford.
Exactly. He was raised by 2 well-educated Black parents and he married a effing domestic. Yes, I said it. Wow, that sounds pretty racist. You mean the same domestics that you're fighting to stay here that are here illegally now, 92%? You mean to tell me that you over here hating on the allegedly the same group of people that y'all are now fighting to stay here? Make that make sense. What are we talking about? I mean, Ashley was raised by 2 well-educated Black parents and she married a effing white man. Yes, I said it. She married, oh no, she didn't marry. She was engaged to a white man. What about that?
Says he was raised by 2 well-educated Black parents and he married an effing domestic. Yes, I said it. Diana, looks like Lexi Ice jumped into the conversation. She says that white girl he raped put a hex on his ass. And Diana Langford says that was a bit.
So y'all can be out here talking about something that was never proven, that Kobe allegedly raped that girl. Okay. But if somebody says, well, you know what? Ashley's tweets actually say that she didn't particularly care for Black men. And her tweets also said that she preferred white men. Y'all ain't got no problem with that? But she did. whether you like it or not. And she also, based off of what was said in that article, that she booked that daggone hotel, probably because she the one that was running the shit. Like typically happens that black women who get with white men, really, the white men really ain't got no money. Y'all just be on this bitch lying. Except for that one lady that we watched during Hardwig Soft Life that lived in that mansion. And all them women was trying to follow that woman. They was begging to find a white man. Remember when they started talking about, oh, we're going to put on a hard wig and go out and find a white man? Looking crazy, like crazy, in order to find a white man because they thought they was about to live in that castle. Child, please.
Big odd built B word. Probably talking about the girl out in Eagle, Colorado. Fatu Diarra says yes, and now we must be reminded with all the media attention on his wife how self-loathing and stupid kings are that they never ever choose their own black women when they are wealthy.
Oh, let me rephrase that for ya. Hold on. Yes, and now we must be reminded with all this media attention on how Ashley, what's her name? Ashley Janae Robinson, how self-loathing and stupid her hot man was, and that she never chooses black when she is wealthy. Black women never choose black when they are wealthy. Who is it again? It's Cam, allegedly black, Kantanji, Sabrina, Venus, what y'all say, Eartha Kitt, child Tyler Perry at this point. Forget all them, right? Forget all them. Hell, Don Lemon. Lest we not forget Donnie. Go home to the white man. But that's okay. As long as all his wealth goes to the white people, y'all are happy. But then y'all gonna turn around talking about racism, white supremacy, discrimination. Child, if y'all don't get out my face, not y'all, you know what I'm saying.
Here's another one, Kiki De La Rosa, which is odd because Kiki De La Rosa is obviously not black. So a name like Kiki De La Rosa.
Obviously, but y'all will allow some racism as long as it's supportive, which is why y'all don't have a problem with Torre saying that white people can call black people the N-word hard ER. Y'all not outraged about that. Y'all ain't got no problem with none of that. And lots of these black women ain't much to look at either. I don't understand the worship. I really don't. And especially while not simultaneously supporting that you have to be absolutely gorgeous as a DS. I don't know what that means. Black woman, if his features are so one child, I don't even understand the sentence. I can't redo it. As the woman yours should be praised and sought after more. Well, as the black man, they should be praised and sought after more. How about that? How come Ashley Robinson didn't see after a black man and give her money to him so that could be inherited to them? Why not that? I mean, you're going to allow this Latina, Hispanic, allegedly, to say all this mess, and y'all support this racism when it's convenient for you. That's why you keep losing. You hating hoes. You're so educated and so stupid at the same time. How does that work? Shout out to dummism. Shout out to dummism.
I guess she is Hispanic. I don't know. Maybe she's a Boniqua. Boniqua, for those of you guys who are not familiar with that particular term, it is a Hispanic woman who also is black. So when
she ain't black.
Blacks and Hispanics get together and have babies, and when
her name is Kiki De La Rosa. I mean, it could be the wrong name, but I'm saying she ain't black.
They have daughters. Those are called Boniquas. It appears Kiki De La Rosa might fall into that category. She says, and lots of these black men ain't much to look at either. I don't understand the worship. I really don't. And especially while not simultaneously insisting that you have to be absolutely gorgeous as a DS.
Oh, by the way, Kiki De La Rosa, Vanessa was, is, and always will be gorgeous. Hating hoes gonna hate. You cannot sit up here and act like that woman is not beautiful, and she don't have to have spiders, makeup, and weave. She don't have to have baby hairs plastered to her head, down the side of her face. She don't have to have orange, blue, purple hair. She don't have to have a ring in her nose, a ring in her lip, a ring in her tongue, a ring in her ear, a ring in her cheek, a ring in her neck, a ring in her chest, a ring on her eyebrow. She don't have to do all that for attention. She can just be and sit in her femininity, raise her children, spend all of Kobe's money, and sit up there and wait her life out being richer than rich that you will ever see. Shout out to Kobe Bryant for taking care of his family, his wife, those 4 letters that y'all seemingly will never know, his wife and children.
I don't know what that means. BW, if his features are so wonderful. As the woman, yours should be praised and sought after more. Again, I'm not going to comment on these. I'm not going to give my opinions. I'm not going to give my thoughts. I'm going to do that when I'm safely on my own platform. Diana Langford has more to say here. She says, see, and now an effing Mexican is going to get all his black ass dollars and abscond with them to the Mexican community. Ugh, what a waste.
Is that racist, y'all? Is that racist? So see, and now a effing Mexican is going to get all his black ass dollars and abscond with them to the Mexican community. Ugh, what a waste. Diane Langford. But y'all here in 2026, because I'm sure she's included, are fighting to keep illegals here. Make it make sense. Are they absconding or do you like them? Do you have a problem with them or do you not have a problem with them? So it just depends on your mood. So now you're mad about Kobe. So now they got to be Mexicans absconding. But now today you're fighting for illegals to stay. And obviously I'm not saying that Vanessa is illegal. So now you're fighting for the Mexicans to stay. And who are they going to hurt at the end of the day? They're going to hurt the community, because y'all don't like to listen. You listen to the wrong people to your own detriment. Same old shit, different daggone day, child. We support it. I support it. Let me speak for myself. I support it. Showing y'all's racism over and over again. And the thing is that if something should go wrong with any of these people and they come back and look at these tweets like we looking at for Ashley Janae Robinson, then they will be like, well, I was young. You don't know. Oh, no. Your racism is showing through. And child, from that photo, you ain't young.
Here's another one. Jacqueline Ambrose Knight says, do you people forget that Kobe Bryant was a rapist and a sexual sadist who abused and choked children? He wasn't anyone's hero. Okay, he died, she says. That's sad, but he publicly got away with raping a woman. He destroyed her both publicly and privately and went on about his life. His karma was to go down in one of his favorite toys at a great time in his life. Bye-bye.
Wow. So now he was straight up a rapist and a sadist. I don't even know what the hell that is. He allegedly abused and choked women. I've never heard that before. Just mad that it wasn't you, I guess. Allegedly, maybe as a actual partner, not as in the crime. Okay. We don't know nothing about the stuff with what she said. I don't, so I'm not going to repeat that part. But from he wasn't anyone's hero, Ashley wasn't anyone's hero. Okay, she died. That's sad, but publicly she was out here berating black men and probably men in general. Oh, except for white men. She was definitely praising white men. And she destroyed her self with her tweets. We just reading them. And then went on about her life. Well, not now. So her karma was to go down in one of her favorite places with her favorite man who wasn't even there to help and not trying to help. And, bye-bye. I mean, it works both ways, yeah. These hating hoes won't realize that. But it works both ways. If you can say it, then I don't understand why you mad that anybody's talking about somebody else who died and is on up out of here. All of a sudden, it's always because somebody is a black woman, but when it's a black man, you have no respect and then wonder why you have problems with them, why you can't have relationships. Go divest. Go carry on and make sure that you are vetting people, even though I know you won't, and then end up with some of these crazy ass stories that we have seen. Then you got out here saying stupid shit like, but black men delete us too. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Whatever works for you, Chad.
So she seems to really, really, really take glee. Like she is excited that Kobe Bryant not only died, but that he died a horrible death in the prime of his life. She seems to be relishing in that.
Oh, somebody in the chat said that DS means dark skin. We learn something new every day.
Let's take a look at another one. Lolo Americana says, please, black women, do not mourn over a black man.
Child, another Hispanic.
And who won't be leaving his legacy and wealth behind to a black wife or children. That man's death, life, legacy, and wealth does not benefit you financially or spiritually. Stop crying over men and begging for the affection of men who never wanted you. In the peak of their success, they ain't buying us mansions and Birkins. I don't know what those are. So why even give a bleep about their death, existence?
Oh, I think we read that one.
Or anything of that matter. It should be for that matter, obviously. Okay.